Good morning, Toronto. Welcome back to BT. We're on 4 Wide here. It's the story that's garnering international attention, and Tammy's been reporting on it all morning. The search for the missing submersible carrying scientists and tourists at the wreck of the Titanic off the coast of Newfoundland. They don't know where this thing is. It's being reported 5 people are in it, and it's a tourist submersible, $250,000 per person to go down and see the wreck of the Titanic. The search is right now including U.S. Coast Guard, Canadian military, and Canadian Coast Guard. So a lot of resources are going into this. We woke up today and Tam sent us a text of a video from CBS News last summer, because I know a lot of people are looking at the story and they're both horrified and a little curious as to what exactly this thing is. What is a submersible and what's it like in there as you head down? What is the length of 6 CN towers to get to the wreck of the Titanic? Again, this is a report from last summer. This gives you a feel of what this is like. It's kind of disturbing. Take a look.
An experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign? Oh-ho! Take your shoes off, that's customary, okay? Wow. Inside, the sub has about as much room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's submersible. We only have one button, that's it. It should be like an elevator. You know, it shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet, sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components. I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on!
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. And officials believe there's 96 hours of oxygen in it. That would last till, again, this is, to even throw this out there, we're not sure what the exact details are. If you do the math, that's Thursday around noon Eastern this week. We're hoping for the best. That goes without saying across the board. And from a regulation standpoint, Tam, to have the private industries just kind of throw this out there and like literally have a controller that I used to play Halo on Xbox with, no joke. Is it time to regulate this very, very differently? And not just this, but space, the whole 9 yards.
I think that changes will be made after this. We hope that these people are found safely, found soon. And I think that this may spur the change that's needed to actually have regulatory bodies involved to make sure that everything is smooth when you're going on these types of expeditions. And not just smooth, but to make sure that things are put together properly. We don't know the details, again, of what exactly happened, but to see that report, and actually I just read an article where the reporter, David Pogue, I believe his name is, the CBS reporter, was recounting his time there now that he's heard about it being missing, and he was talking about just the anxiety level and seeing, you know, that certain parts were made of like abandoned lead pipes that were found and used to put this all together. So yes, I think that there will be changes made.
We got less than a minute. Lindsay, time to regulate? Is it time?
Absolutely. I agree with Tam. I think, you know, anytime instances happen in life, it lets us learn from things and actually see that, okay, maybe we need to be building this device differently and taking it into deeper consideration, you know, especially when something's going that far underwater. It's dangerous. You know?
Absolutely. Depot final.
I mean, I think we all agree on the same thing. Like, first,
For sure.
you know, we hope everybody's okay in this, and it's a good ending for it. But I think, too, when you see that and you're talking about these parts that are, and again, I play video games. That's the controller. I'm not very good with that controller. I don't know who might be. But it's just, you have thrill seekers. You have money. You can afford this stuff. You still need to have regulations put in place to go seek those thrills so you come out on the other end okay.
Tammy will be all over the story. We'll have all the updates you need here on Breakfast Television. Also, we're 6 days away from electing a new mayor in the city. Brad Bradford, city councilor in the city of Toronto, will be on this couch with Tam. He is running for mayor. They'll talk about it coming up next. Also coming up at 7:40. What's bugging you, folks? Frankie Flowers is giving us easy solutions to help you deal with those gnarly things. I don't even know what this is, but it looks like a problem. More BT coming up after this.
Big problem.
The Stranger Things?
Yeah.